fate of this world. Behold, the one who shall herald this
Can you drop a feast, Mac?
My dear friends, a wondrous honor has been bestowed upon you. The chance to embrace Ny'alotha has shown me the inevitable truth that to save Azeroth, we must accept his gift.
Kneel
I'm just gonna
and serve. It is the only way.
Ah, is that Mr. Bear?
Yep.
How's it going?
Yeah, right. Can I get a resummon? Sorry, I mean my other talents.
Yeah.
I'll speak first.
You're coming through really quiet on Discord.
It's good.
Wow.
You off again, Bear?
Yeah. Yep.
Have you just come back from Queensland, or is that this one?
Yeah. Flew in yesterday. Then off again. Tuesday morning.
Grab some rocks. Let's go.
Ah, of course. My one job.
I've got a shit ton of weak ores that are apparently out of date. Sorry, I won't be long. I was literally
Yeah,
doing raid
all good.
trainers.
Naxanar was merely a separate
Alright.
Valanar will have his vengeance.
Alright. So the thing, tanks when you're ready, countdown and such. Please.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I am the precipice! I'll guttle your hide!
Us.
Yeah, must be so. I didn't forget, I just didn't remember.
Searing breath.
Be incinerated!
Searing breath. Searing breath. Gale blast. Burning hazard.
I will see
Searing breath. Searing breath. Searing breath.
I will see
Searing breath. Searing breath. Gale blast.
your doom.
Ready to suck the spells after this. Yeah.
Burning hazard.
To madness. Are you certain that it has yet to take hold? Dead men tell no tales. Why resist? Give yourselves to the flames.
Searing breath.
I will see you burn.
Searing breath. Searing breath.
Within a vision of what was
Malt first.
and what will be. My empire is this world's inevitable destiny.
Signal interference negated. Connection restored.
You're back! What happened? I learned that it doesn't take much for my friends to believe I betrayed them. Champions, that vision was as much for me as it was for you. Ny'alotha wants us to believe that my corruption is inevitable. Doubt me, if you must. But know that I will not rest until his smoldering corpse lies at my feet.
After this little treasure fix and help me summon rain. We get last place.
You've just done a dino.
And on normal too.
Okay.
Could be doing more than right?
The Black Empire stretches before you. Join me and herald the coming age.
So we'll reset the boss and we'll probably burn strat this time. It's only normal. And there's no need for the melee to be in any particular spot because there's no black wings. So just take the boss.
More mana.
Run like a...
Not off the edge.
Not this time.
Just gotta
Must consume.
Dark infestation.
Darkness gathers.
Apparently I can't play the boss for some reason. Doesn't matter, reset my debuff anyway.
Yeah, you definitely need to tag the boss to reset the debuff anyway.
That'd be really nice.
Can I get a quick summon back? I need to grab something. Alright, mate.
So we'll try the burn strat, so see if we can not DPS the first ad that comes out and see how we go. Be ready to switch if we are falling behind, but we'll see. When you're ready, tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
More mana.
Bust up.
Must consume. Darkness gathers. Devour mana. Annihilation. Darkness gathers. Must consume.
So we switched cats now.
See if we can burn the boss. Getting closer.
Devour mana. Darkness gathers. Annihilation.
We may have to kill him now. It's going to get a bit messy.
Just to get out to the boss.
Yeah, drag that. Yeah, kill him. Get a better revenge. I'll be greedy.
Devour mana. Darkness gathers.
Swap on the next one, I'll grab both.
Devour mana. Annihilation. Darkness gathers. Drain must consume. Forget how.
Bit lost. So I trust you guys, but you know.
I would trust them.
I'm back. Top percentage. That joke never gets old.
Yeah, along with the let's do it again, only better.
I haven't said that.
Watch as my
I think there was a burn strat for this one since it transitions every 20% health. Just switching specs. As in, you mean this like... we'll just kill the ad as it spawns. My dots will probably help remove it. Millie can stay on the normal boss anyway. Alright, we'll try it. So only DPS the ad during the mirror phase. Otherwise leave it alone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your minds smell so delicious. Embrace the madness.
So don't DPS the ad, guys. Leave it up.
Are you certain any of this is real?
Scats is blue. And red person.
Square.
Cool. Stack up the heals. I get lost.
Oh, we didn't raise it off.
Illusionary projection.
You're right. We're pretty awesome.
Some of us are.
And there's Dino too. Hey.
Sanity shatters. Are you certain any of this is real?
Scat is blue. What's wrong? Red. Take back the heals, guys.
Illusionary projection.
Sanity shatters. Are you certain any of this is real?
Scat is blue.
Illusionary projection.
So we're last in the next illusionary phase.
Embrace the madness. Are you certain any of this is real?
Scat is red.
Green.
3, 2, 1. Take up the heals, guys. Scat is red.
I won't be able to laugh.
Salji, can you last please? Dude.
Sanity shatters. Did you know?
This boss is starting to fucking trigger me.
Again.
Doing the normal one anyway. Save it for later on.
I had leftover rolls.
Yeah, Jimmy, we'll summon you back.
Just follow Dino. Should be right.
The safest place to be.
He won't run you off a cliff or anything.
Absolutely would.
I bet he won't put his transcendence down, run off a cliff and teleport.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Screwed us both over.
I was like, I made it. I'm so good. That's one worry I don't have to think about anymore. Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I wonder if this is right.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
Yeah. I'll summon the tank. God. How many summon Dino, guys? He's really late. Yeah.
Did anyone actually summon Dino?
Wait, didn't we?
Well, I know I didn't.
Hilarious. Bust up, please.
Multiple anchor points detected. Protocol requires localized sanitation prior to anchor deployment.
Aye, you'll have to clear out any beasties so that the anchor can be placed. Once you have them all set, we'll take the fight to Ny'alotha.
within temple interior. Recommendation: proceed with caution.
Caution? We don't do caution. Storm that temple and send those cultists screaming to the abyss!
Impudent underling! You will address me as queen!
Insolence only prolongs your agony. You will break, or I will carve out your defiant tongue!
More likely, Zanesh. Azeroth's champions will be the ones to silence you! Release me! Only I possess the means of defeating Ny'alotha!
Cry shall echo for eternity!
I will not forget your kind.
Teams will be Team 1, Skathsig as Modiam, with first. Second, Jimmy, Salji, and Anukit. Third team, Bear, Kaeria, and Gizmo. So let me just see how long the debuff is. We may not need a full rotation of people. Oh, there's no Jimmy. My bad. Sorry, he's not here yet. Oh, well, have you done this one before?
No, mate. I mean, just DPS, but I haven't.
You haven't done ball.
So.
Okay. Reigns, can I get you in? So you'll be in the second team with Salji and Anukit. So first team, Scathlord, Sig, Asmo. Second team is Reigns, Salji, and Anukit. Third team is Bear, Kaeria, and Mac. So Bear will be the first person to kick the ball. They'll have the skull on the head. You don't want to do it, Kaeria? Alrighty. Ny'alotha, can you do it while healing? That's not going to be an issue, I assume?
Sure.
Cool. So last group will be Bear, Ny'alotha, and Gizmo. Alright, so the people in each group that have the skull, they'll be the ones at the portal where the orb spawns. They'll be the ones actually kicking the ball first. The other two should just get ready to move around and tap the ball in. So Anukit's going to be the one kicking the ball first. Skastin for Team 1, and Bears for Team 3.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, so the person with the skull on their head is the one that kicks the ball first. Just so not everyone goes to the portal where it spawns, otherwise then you've got to catch up and all that. But on normal there shouldn't be any or very few obelisks, so it should actually be pretty straightforward. When you're ready, tanks, do the thing.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I'll pry the screams from your flesh. Your minds! Agony gives me strength, my queen. Darkness, come forth!
Yeah, tanks still trying to move the boss away from where the soul flay is, just to make it easier. Wait ritual in 5 seconds.
The void is mine to command!
Just have to go ready to go.
Darkness, come forth! Do not allow the void near me!
Soul
you are
flame.
mine to torment!
Soul flame.
I rolled off the edge.
Your anguish will never end, Zara!
Got to need someone else to do the next team. When it gets down, that'll res 4 minutes.
Just waiting for the tanks to move the ad. I should have just jumped away. I mean the boss. So we're tanking on top of where all the soul plates were.
See what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's why we said just, didn't we just say move? That way. It doesn't
Just
matter.
move to the
Further down now. Which way do we go? There's one over there. It's like on either side.
Got ritual soon. I can take the other hole, the other circle. That's fine. I'll go skull again for this one. This void ritual. There's no debuff on anyone, so anyone can do it.
Do not allow the void near me!
It's good.
The anguish will never end, Azara. I'll break your minds. Darkness, come forth!
Can you take my spot, Scar?
Yeah.
Your anguish will never end, Azara.
So the next group would be Bear, Machismo, and me again. The Dream Team, I'm pretty sure we're called. Oh, no, not really. The Dream Team and Scats. That's gonna hurt. I'll try and jump it.
To torment!
Do not allow the void near me!
Your agony gives me strength, my queen. Darkness, come forth! Your agony gives me strength, my queen. You are mine to torment!
We fulfilled our end of the bargain, Azara. Now honor yours.
Mind your tone, whelpling. A queen keeps her promises. Listen closely, as I will only say this once. For all his bluster, Ny'alotha was ever the weakest of his kin. One vestige of their power yet remains that can be turned against him. I would have driven this blade into his foul heart myself, had you not disrupted my plans. No matter. Ny'alotha is yours, mortals. Strike true. Should your first blow fail, you will not survive to attempt another.
My gift.
Now go and do what you will. I
Those
tire
who are
of
worthy
intermediaries
shall
and
be
heralds.
remade through
The
its
true throne of
power.
power beckons, and I intend to claim it.
Terminate
Azara has
disruption.
a fund. If Hexiona and her dragon I will examine this dagger wish to be cast into darkness. But for now, let us help them on their way.
Rathian! I look forward to reuniting you with your father.
So we'll handle this the same way on heroic. So we'll drop all the void pools on the right side, and in the last phase, when we get Heart of Darkness, the raid's going to run towards Star. Stay nice in groups so you don't get feared on heroic, and the tanks will move to Diamond so they don't get feared. That's it, really. I think the only change between normal and heroic is the soul carvers, which shouldn't be there. As for baiting the dragon, we'll stay in the middle, and then we'll move to diamond, and then back to middle, and diamond, and middle, and so on. Yes, we'll bait it masterfully. We'll be master baiters.
Thank you.
See, in the last phase, if you get the Shadows debuff, just drop it on the side where Skull is. And we'll just shuffle the boss along, etc., etc., ad nauseam. When you're at tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
How dare you defile this temple! Tear your soul to shreds!
Shadowy residue. Twilight breath.
Your spirit shatters! You are unworthy to hold such power!
Shadowy residue.
Your master calls!
Reading with time, but just play middle now, so she aims at us. To diamond.
My shadow!
Get ready to move. Go to middle and safe. Go now. Go to diamond again. She went the wrong way. It's all good.
Shadowy residue.
Reposition.
Shadowy residue.
I shall rip you apart myself! Servants of the Void, come to me! Your spirit shatters! Servants arise! Your master calls! Your spirit shatters! Witness the full power of the Void!
Stack up on the back of the boss, right behind her, lust up to his ads. Heart of Darkness soon. Move straight behind the boss for the raid, which does no darkness. So move straight back. Straight back. And back in. Shadow is just to the right of us. May have to move the boss slightly. Get ready to move again. Move straight back. Go down. Back in. Get ready to move to 5.
My destiny! Void corruption eradicated. Initiating anchor materialization.
Good riddance. Vexiona would see all dragons kneel before Ny'alotha.
Well done, champions. Each anchor brings us closer to
Oh,
unleashing the
click on
power of the Forge against Ny'alotha.
Yeah, click on it. It'll take us. It's a shortcut.
Oh, very nice.
Quest item.
Do we inform that we're on a quest, or just we assume that we know?
That one.
I'm on a quest. Get left. Pipeline. I can't remember when we got it.
I think we got it when we first entered the raid. Like, at the very first time.
Is it a guaranteed drop chance on bosses or not?
I think so. We just haven't got far enough through heroic for it to matter. I don't know, we've all only got one dragon heart.
Yep.
Anyone got a dispel for Salji?
I don't have a target.
If you're released, you know we got.
Oh, resurrect this.
Yep. Oh, Diana's got it. Thanks, man. Oh, well. You missed it, we may look alike. I don't know if we look alike. Wait, do you know what I look like? I look amazing.
Modest.
Potential anchor point
No,
detected.
no, I do not look modest. Whatever that looks like.
Good.
I have no
The
idea.
sooner you place these anchors, the sooner we bring down Ny'alotha. I shall feel the flesh from your bones!
I might
Buster. I've got complete faith in you guys. Oh, I blew with the trash. Tag the boss, reset the boss, blah 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 blah.
Technic's hive mind control.
Nice. Okay. So tanks know to stack the bosses when Tekris has it, and to separate the bosses when Kazir has the hive mind. So for those who haven't seen the fight or have forgotten since we last did it on normal, gonna be lots and lots of ads, drones that come in. You just need to nuke them down. So stack on one of the bosses, nuke down the drones. There'll be a couple of little flying ones as well. I think the melee can hit them, not 100% sure, but we've got plenty of range to nuke them. So the drones and the darters are the ads we have to kill. I think the bosses still empower one of the drones, make it bigger. That's a DPS priority when it does happen. Aside from that, I'm going to get little eggs spawning around the outside, and then they'll spawn a little roly-poly that will come through the middle. Before that comes in, we'll just spread out so you can see who they're going to hit, and you can sidestep them. And that's pretty much it. The roly-polies drop green stuff. Don't send on the green stuff. Don't do other roly-polies. Nuke the ads that spawn. And the two bosses who died around about the same time. And we are victorious.
So is there always two ads up? Two bosses up?
Yep. But when Tekris has the hive mind, they'll be stacked. When Kazir has the hive mind, they'll be spread out. Tekris always has the hive mind first. I'm not sure. I think it's about a minute when it changes over. Maybe 45 seconds. Not 100% sure.
Can I just get a summon, please?
Yep. So the raids pretty much will be stacked in the middle between them. The only time we'll spread out is when the roly-polies come in. That's just because they target the ground underneath you. So when you move, they'll miss. It's got to see where they're going. So ideally, when the bosses are stacked, just for kicks, we'll chuck them on X. When both bosses are stacked. Jen, Reigns, Asmodean, can I get you guys all the time to be on Kazir? You to interrupt every spell, the spell cast, otherwise bad. Just to make sure avoid an interrupt rotation. Ready to go. So I'm just getting a full buff. Check your flasks as well, guys. I know it's something normal, but it will help us get through it a lot quicker. Alright, when you're ready, tanks. And we'll last once we've got in position.
3, 2, 1.
This is hive mind control.
Last up. Just wait for them to come in, and then we'll get down.
Teleportation blast.
Spread out. Ooh, back in. Once that little purple pulse has gone out, then let's go back. There's mind-numbing Nova that needs to be interrupted. Yeah, bosses need to die within about 10 seconds of each other, so... Alright, watch out, we're going to get roll callers coming in soon. Here they come. Boy. So I should have called out a bit earlier. Casters, range, kill the darters that are flying around at the moment. So all rangers should be attacking the flying guys. Okay, Hive Mind's going to change over to Kazir soon, so we can spray them out. Range to stand on X in the middle, just so we got center heals. And we're getting drones as well soon. Spread out, gotta get eggs coming in. Roll poly. Let's watch your feet. Back onto X and kill all these little drones. I need some more DPS on Tetris. It's a bit too high. But kill the drones first, guys. Drones are priority over the bosses. We're gonna get flyer ads in soon. Roller polies coming in soon. Get ready to deploy. Pick on the eggs. Bosses are being stacked, so everyone come on to X. Just ignore the drone, just mute the boss without fucking with it.
Dark reconstitution.
Nice. Oh, sorry. Yes, of course. Hang on. I think there's only the three of us as coffees, so yeah.
Error. Corruption at critical levels. Anchor placement terminated.
I mean wrist, sorry.
It can't be.
Back. Wait, was
You're a
it?
servant of the
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a belt. My bad.
of Azeroth herself.
Where's Sophie's circles now? Yeah, Sophie's.
I will reveal the Master's glory and liberate you from darkness.
So the circles, guys. Although we'll probably pull some of the ads and do this. No. res on our friendly tank and other friends. Check for the boss. Get rid of the soak stuff. Alright, so for this one, corners that I've marked with X and blue, kind of in a line between skull star to X and skull circle to blue. Now the blue and the X are just where these orbs spawn. So on the left side, I believe, is a Vita, like a lightning orb, and on the right side where blue is, we get like a void orb. The entire array is going to be stacked at skull, right behind the boss, where they'll be tanked. And two balls will spawn, either at both square and X, and I'll move towards the boss. We have to kill one each time, alternating, because when we kill one orb, the other one becomes immune. So the idea is to alternate which one hits the boss each time. If the boss gets two of the same in a row, it'll get massive damage increase, and it's very, very bad. So we're going to kill the one coming from X, going through star. I think that's the Vita orb. And then we'll kill the void orb next time, and then the Vita orb and void orb and so on. So once we've killed the orb from X, we'll get an add that will spawn at square. So once the orb from square hits the boss, you'll gain a buff, an effect. We'll get an add spawning from square, and we'll kill that and deal with some mechanics. And then when we let the orb from X hit the boss next time, and we kill the one at square, we'll get an add spawning at X, and we'll deal with that. So what I want to get a bunch of range to do, let me just find the name of the debuff. The most important thing is the two star and circle markers are for ranged and healers only. So one of the range is going to get a debuff, like a lightning debuff. I can't remember, it's a Vita debuff. And when they get that, they go to star, and one other range goes to circle. The debuff counts down from 7 to 0, and when it goes down, it zaps over to circle, to the person at circle. And the person who was at star goes back to the raid, and a new person comes to star. And then debuff from circle goes to star, and it just ping-pongs back and forth 5 times. Sounds a bit confusing and stuff, but the idea is, especially for heroic, it goes to the furthest person from whoever has it. So the person who has the debuff goes to star, another person goes to circle, it's behind the raid, it goes to the furthest person, doesn't hurt anyone in the raid, goes to the person in circle who can be healed, and then someone else goes to star. So it always bounces between those two people who are the furthest apart, not hitting anyone else. It's very simple and straightforward. Let's get a summon for Ny'alotha. So I'm just going to call out a person. I'll try and call out who gets the Vita debuff, and I'll call another ranged person to go to circle, and then to take the spot of star, and so on. It can't be the same person each time, they'll get killed. Let me just find the name of the debuff. Okay, so it's called Unstable Vita. So if you get Unstable Vita, you go to star. Another person, another range goes to circle. And then we get a new person each time it bounces. The Unstable Void is like a little grey, purple circle on the ground. It's like a bouncing ball. Stand in it to soak it, and it bounces in the direction you're facing. You try and face it towards the raid, and it bounces 5. If it isn't soaked, big damage on the raid. Alrighty, anyway, so pretty simple, straightforward. And we'll last off to start because everyone at the skull, please.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's
Last up. Pick up the orbs and kill the one on the left first. The orb coming from X, going to star. Kill that one first, and more the other one. Good. Boss is empowered. Circle on the ground, please soak, please add normal to the front boss, soak, should be all good. Okay, we have a void hunter, it's perfect.
Unstable ball.
Soak here. Be a void collapse to stay in the range. I'll get that right. Your orbs coming in 4 seconds. This time we're going to kill the one from the other side. And the orb, this is the one where the range got to move to those 2 markers. So once this is down, range get ready to move. Range and healers move. Jimmy to star, Scath to circle. Oh, no, back, let's go back. All good, all good. Machismo to star. Seek the circle. Salji to star. Mally's got it. Good. Bear to circle. That should be it, I think. Orbs, so we're going to kill the one on the left again.
All void hunter.
That comes to the right.
Bring that in.
Alright, that's good.
I rectified.
Okay, stuff on the ground. We're getting the orb as well. We're getting the orb as well. Okay, anything on the ground avoid. Bombs, whoever got the bombs with Salji. If you are connected with something with lightning, run away from each other.
You got innovate there? Oh, Bear's dead. Damn it.
Minute 30. Cool. If you're linked with someone, run away from each other. 30, 40 minutes.
The void claims all.
Really need to keep us at 40%.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So we'll say gloss for 40%, definitely.
Yep.
It's too far away.
Right, so same as before, just a bit better with more feeling, etc.
I thought you said you hadn't said that for ages.
I haven't, but now I have. When you're ready, tanks. You need to make sure we're stacked right behind the boss and keeping the skull as much as possible.
3, 2, 1.
You only delay the inevitable.
Orbs coming in, do the one on the left first.
The essence of the cosmos heeds my call.
It's okay to use skulls to go to that one, right?
Yeah.
All void hunter.
Hands up.
Why would you run out?
Everyone stay stacked on skull. Or just we kill the one on the right. When you get unstable V-Day, you go to star.
All crackling stuff.
Meant to go on me.
Yep, no, it is not. You got next. Did you jump over already? And can you go to star?
It breaks off with me really quickly.
Dino, can you go one of the markets? Doesn't matter which one. Maybe the lining out. But kill the one on the left again.
My call.
All boy hunter.
Add his priority, please. You get a debuff with that, so kill the one on the left. Is that correct? So kill the one on the right. Kill the void, or sorry, not kill the essence void. You need V to go up. If you got unstable V to go to one of the markers. Someone to go to star.
Run that out.
You got in the right bit.
again.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Alert. New anchor location detected within aperture.
Well, aperture is certainly the polite way to put it.
All you witness is my flesh.
Why do these things not like me? That's a bit rough.
See, they've given you a
Speed buff.
Yeah, fucking nice.
Awesome. We'll just go to the first boss. I think it's supposed to go through the shut up. Shut up.
Parasites.
Excuse you?
But will feed my perfection.
Yes, you will. Don't stand in the pool. It's back. I wonder why my health was going down so quickly. This is a single target fight. Just remember to be spread around the boss quite evenly, all the way around. He's going to target a player randomly and then spin around and then vomit at them. So you can sidestep, that's fine. Like a breath attack. If you get targeted by a little slime, which will come in from outside, it will hit you. You can't target it, you can't slow it or anything like that. Just got to make sure that you're away from people when it hits you. So either run into it if you're kind of on your own on the outside. If you're in melee, just kind of kite it away from the rest of the raid until it hits you.
Does anyone have a sneaky tome?
Yeah, I got one. We're going to get phase changes at 66 and 33%. Same kind of thing applies though, just the slimes and such. Just make sure you're kind of alone when they hit you, either to kite them or run into them straight away, depending on where you are. Stuff on the ground, don't stand in it. If he spins and faces you and starts to vomit, move away. 33%, we're going to drag him to the outside of this little encounter space. And we're going to kite him around the tank sort of side clockwise or anti-clockwise, doesn't matter. It becomes a bit of a burn phase, which we'll make, but going to get some green stuff that starts in the middle of the room and just begins spreading out slowly and slowly. It's kind of the rage timer. So don't stand in the green stuff, just keep killing the boss, and it'll be fine. Yeah, last of phase 3.
Come to me, serpent. Together, we will
destroy
the
Mistress
intruders.
of illusion. Well, show me what you've got.
Shadra's rage will destroy you.
Fist of the
Dorian
war.
are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand. They have smoky and they love to eat.
I will
They're the
die with
best
honor
package in
in
all the
battle
land.
for the Horde!
I mean, there's a Volpira somewhere here that music box things.
I don't know, there's a Volpira around. There's a priest one.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
It's just for Maui. Money well spent.
You have made an unwise decision.
Yo.
Hello.
Alrighty.
Look at his cute little tail.
Don't fucking do it.
No danger of that.
Stealth, I'm gonna have to reroll.
Holy shit, did you actually... That's, disgusting.
I have not survived for 10,000 years just to fall to a swarm of...
Alright, so remember when you pull the boss, just spread all around the room, around the ledge. Don't stand in the water. Water is bad. when you're ready, tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread out all around. Just watch different stuff on the ground. Watch the breath. Okay, someone's got a slime coming towards them. Just make sure that you're away from other people when it hits you. So the idea is that as this fight goes on, the mechanics come out faster and faster until the next phase change. Another blob's coming out. Make sure it's not near anyone, or you are not near anyone when it hits you. It will hit you. So now we're in phase 2. Pretty much the same as far as I remember. We didn't say anything about our res until later in the fight. Coming out soon. Phase change soon as well. Phase change, lust up. Stand behind the boss. Nuke, we're going to get green coming out of the middle. Yeah, there's the green in the middle. It's going to start expanding, so get behind the boss and just nuke it. Let's move the boss forward. So that green stuff is going to appear on your people, just need to make sure that we're not standing there. Then you can get public breath. Nice. So we'll probably call the next boss the last one for the night. But the idea for the next one is you can't DPS the boss straight away. He will just heal all the damage you do to him. What you're going to do is kill the little tentacles that are around the room. Each tentacle that dies, or each ad that dies, it's an ice stalk or tentacle or whatever it is, will drop little pools around it. When you stand in one of those, one person per pool, you get a buff for about 30 seconds, and that allows you to do damage to the boss, and the boss cannot heal.
Step forward and accept my embrace.
Otherwise, all the damage will be on the ads at all times. Try and nuke them. The eye stalks will do beams and stuff, and the tentacles will do crushes and other random stuff, so just don't stand in the bad things. But yeah, DPS down the ads first, stand in the pools that the ads leave behind, and then DPS the boss. What we'll try to do is get a couple of ads down at the same time, so we get a whole bunch of DPS to stand in the pools, and then we get lust to make the most use of it. But we'll see how it goes. Shouldn't be too rough. Also, one of the tanks needs to be on Drestigath the entire time, and they'll tank swap. So if you see one of the tanks running out towards one of the ads with a red circle around them, so the tank will have the red circle around them, just don't be in that circle. When it falls off, it does damage to anything in it, and they've got like a damage taken buff, so I'm just going to mark up the tank. So just watch where the tanks are going and don't be near them if they have a circle around their feet. Otherwise, that's it. When you're ready, tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come, try your luck.
So when that ad dies, you'll be able to stand in some pools around it. Like puddles. Once you're in them, then you DPS the boss to ask him to. So your eyes up the end of the room. The tentacles as well.
Void flare. Enteropic crash. Add strong. Add strong. Add strong. Throes of agony, void flare. Add strong.
So if you get the buff from one of the ads, just ignore the other ad and DPS the boss. I might as well lust up now. I've got like 4 people with it, so just lust up now and just use it.
Kill the eyes before the tentacles, right?
Sure. Don't know if there's supposed to be some kind of proper order for it.
Add strong. Add void flare. Enteropic crash. Add strong. Poison fused ichor.
So if you get mutterings on you, try and move away from the raid because you'll be slowed and eventually you'll be stunned. And I think if anyone else is inside your circle, they'll also be stunned. So we're gonna hit that. Ad should be coming up soon.
Void flare.
Watch out where he's feeding. don't know when the ad's supposed to come back up again. It's been a while.
Entropic crash. Void glare spawned.
Got the eye glare.
Throes of agony. Add spawn.
Yeah, DPS grab a puddle.
Entropic crash. Add spawned.
Embrace your demise.
Throes of agony.
Feeling a bit dizzy.
Void glare.
Doing great, guys. Doing really well. World first is imminent.
Entropic
around.
crash.
Confess that.
Leave me alone.
Those eyes can be interrupted as well, if you haven't done it already.
Void glare. Add spawn.
Check the eyes.
Throes of agony. Add spawn.
Any more puddles? One more puddle. Puddles gone.
Entropic crash.
Just finish off the boss. Nice. Thank you.
You claw my flesh, but I am eternal.
You want that ring?
Alrighty, so we'll call it there for the night. So we're almost at the end of 2 hours. We'll come back at the same time next week, next Saturday, and see if we can push all the way through to Ny'alotha. Thanks everyone for coming. It was good.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Hang on,
Thanks,
Dino. I've got a
guys.
special portal for you.